about music and the lifestyle we dream. Sipping on champagne, living in style. Underground penthouse where we reconcile. Discussing the good, the bad, the true. Underground music, what it means to you. Breaking down the beats, dissecting the rhymes. Spreading the love, one verse at a time. In our tuxedo, stepping out on the town. Underground penthouse, we hold it down. From the dim lit clubs to the streets at night. We shine a spotlight on the underground spot.
Yes, y'all. Let's go.
Underground penthouse.
We shine the spotlight on the underground.
Back.
What up, though, everybody? This is your boy Volcano, and I am with your boy DJ Oplex, and we are Underground Penthouse. Clap it up for yourselves for being here.
Yeah. Episode 4.
Life has been lifing, and we was trying to get this in and trying to make it happen, so here we are trying to make it happen again. Bi-weekly show right here on Volcano Tech Health and Audio, and also Facebook, so make sure y'all stay plugged in with each one of those and hit the subscribe link if you can. Again, I am your boy Volcano, and we got a whole lot that we want to cover and talk about and have some fun with today. Oplex, how was your week, man? How you been?
Man, it's been pretty good, man. Busy at the job. Job has been jobbing. Album almost done, so I've been like kind of getting back to just coming in the studio and making beats, which has been real fun.
I seen the grind. I seen some of the vids that popped up. Like, okay, my man's is getting it.
Getting back in the zone, man. You know what I mean?
So what was it taking? Like, you kind of had to pull yourself out of one position to get back into another to get this album, right?
Yeah, man. That's what it is, man. It's almost like, when you're working on solid material, man, it sucks everything out the studio. Like, I haven't been just coming in the studio, let me make a beat. Everything has been centered around, mixing, mastering, recording, Plexology Chapter 3. So I'm excited that I'm fine-tuning one track. We got 14 tracks on this one. And yeah, man, I'm excited to share it to the world. You know what I mean?
Got you. So is you and a couple of features is going to be on this one here, or
we got a couple of features on this? It's not too many. It's not too many features. I think I got there's 2 songs with features on it. Yeah, 2 songs. Actually, no, about 4 out of 14.
Okay, so what's this one called here?
Plexology Chapter 3, man. Chapter 3, yeah.
Let's get it in. If you haven't heard any of the previous Plexology, you need to check it out. And also, you need to make sure you need to hear the Set the Bar mix show that goes on every Friday. I'm plugging your show.
All right, yo, I appreciate that, man. Cats, listen to the show, vibe out. Good music, good vibes.
Yeah, it is that. It's one of them things like, man, you can just tune in, just hear it and see like, man, okay, a bunch of these songs either I hadn't heard or a bunch of them like I probably would have never even tuned into, or I have heard them. It's like, man, that's pulling me back.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's that. It's like, oh, okay, you pulled this one out the bag. I got you.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. We're gonna talk about hip hop later, but that's my whole goal, man. Like, if you haven't heard it and it's setting the bar for you, or maybe if you did heard it, it could be classic. We could be sleeping on a classic. I'll dial songs back and be like, yo, I know you heard this one, but you sleeping on this?
Right, exactly. You might be. Clap it up there for Set the Bar, and then the Plexology Chapter 3 is going to be coming out pretty soon here. So yeah, keep that one going. I'm looking forward to actually checking it out. It's a bunch of albums supposed to be coming out. I'm still waiting on that Rakim.
Yeah, I think it may be out, man. I saw one of the members in the Set the Bar Mix Show group was saying that he had it.
Really?
So it might be. Let me look, man. It might be out. He definitely said he had it. New Rakim.
I didn't know. Wait a minute. I'm with you. I'm having a look now.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big enough deal to actually check on it. Let me go. Here's the website, theguyrakim.com.
Wait. It might be new album for you. Yup, Guys Network Rebirth.
Yeah, it's out, man. Round of applause. Rakim Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Gotta hear that one, man.
You just gave me something to go and check out, man. That's gonna be on my next one for the Swag and Sounds. We're gonna have to talk about that one.
For sure, man.
Okay, so on the Swag and Sounds, listen, I've been cologne wise, I'm keeping it funky. All right.
Okay.
All natural. It's shea butter and hand lotion and everything. That's all y'all smelling off of me today. I ain't got time for all the prissy and prim stuff. I take that back. But as far as the sounds and everything, I have been on this on the DMX kick and been going back to some old school 50 and some classic stuff with that. So I've been spending some of those here.
Okay.
It's I don't know. It's been more of a random. I can't say that I have one particular thing that I've been tying into and locking in with because of how tough it's been work. I just go with the mood and whatever is going. But 50 and DMX have been getting some heavy airplay off of me the past couple of weeks here.
Okay, that's what's up.
Now I know you had one specifically.
Well, I mean, there's two that stood out to me. In the last probably 10, 14 days, right? So Denzel Curry, he dropped King of the Mischievous South.
Okay.
And that's got lots of Memphis vibes on that one in terms of the production. And then back to Detroit, Microdose Dark Side, Courtney Bell and Royce the 5'9" coming in with an incredible project. So that's, we can talk about the Courtney Bell if we want to settle the score right now, but I think it's an incredible album. I listened to it, had no skips. I need to listen to it again to see if it's actually a freaking hidden classic. We could have a classic upon our hands right here.
Okay, so is this marketed as a Courtney Bell, Royce 5'9" album, or is it a Courtney Bell album and he's got a ton of features from Royce the 5'9"?
I believe it is. It's the latter, but I mean, Royce isn't on here that much. I mean, we got Ariel J, we got Skilla Baby, Get 'Em High has Royce the 5'9", Conway the Machine. So, I don't really know what that is, right? Because typically on an album you're dealing with hip hop, if you say Courtney Bell and Royce the 5'9", that typically means that both of them would be on the majority of the music. That's not the case here.
Okay, right, exactly. Because I only see a couple features from Royce on there. No, don't take nothing away from Courtney Bell.
Right. That is interesting from a marketing standpoint.
Correct.
It's kind of risky because you can lose some points there. It's like, why did you set it up like that? And Royce not really on this album like that.
Right, exactly. Because that's kind of what I'm wondering. Like, well, is it that or is it this? Because looking at it now, I really see him only like 3 songs. And which, I mean, even through my little bit of a listen through, I really didn't catch much Royce.
No, it's not a lot of Royce on there. And I remember I didn't realize that it was titled Courtney Bell and Royce the 5'9". I caught it to after I'd already peeped the album, and I was like, that's weird.
Like, why did they do that? Like, I mean,
is it like legit clout chasing? Is it that Royce the 5'9" may be like an executive producer behind the project? I mean, it's definitely worthy of looking into. That's weird.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. And I would say, looking at it right now, it is listed as Courtney Bell, Royce the 5'9". So yeah, I'm interested to know, like, why is that? How much influence did Royce have on, this album? I mean, it's not a what was the other one that just came out? Common and Pete Rock.
the Common and Pete Rock album, and I feel bad that I still haven't sat and listened to that whole album. I just kind of feel like an album like that is just going to be so predictable.
I'm not going to. Okay.
I hate to say it, man. You know, obviously, I love conscious rap. I'm a conscious rapper. I heard the first couple singles, and it's definitely the kind of project that's going to cement Common's legacy. So I'm not hating on the project, but it's just I'm not really expecting that much from that project. Does that sound kind of ironic?
No, it's not ironic because it's milk toast dry.
Wait a second. Wait.
Since I be living in my past life, it's like I proceed to be. My queen is coming, and she can be all that I could be with my MC. Because it's
dang, you did it crazy.
His voice never changes. His sounds never change. So it's kind of like, okay. Let me say it like this. I know you might want to listen to it. This is my personal opinion. I turned it on. I got about 5 songs in. I'm like, I don't want to listen to this. And I turned it on. I just did. Like,
it's classic boom bap hip hop is what it is, right? I mean, it's no way around it. Like you said, Common hasn't pushed the envelope. He's rapping the same way he did, 15 years ago. Everybody knows that. He hasn't really evolved. Common is kind of like pretty much the same artist, at least for the last decade.
Yes, exactly. Now I don't even want to say it's classic boom bap because I didn't really hear anything heavy. All of it was soft.
Wait a second.
Everything was like,
Wait, was this Pete Rock?
Sounded like when he was trying to holler at Latifah in the movie that they did together. Like, yeah, Queen, Queen, what up, Queen? What up, Shea Butter, Queen? What up? I mean, that's the way that chew sticks and Shea Butter, Queen. That's the way it was. I don't know. Maybe it was the environment. I tried to listen to it while I was doing some work, like some heavy lifting type of work, and it wasn't motivating. Maybe because it was just Common. I don't know. But I
don't know though, man, because when Common got with Kanye, that was good for Common because I think working with Kanye stretched it forced him to like get out of that very typical flow that he has. Like, you know what I mean?
Got you. Yeah, I understand that. I get it. But it's put like this. Once I hear one particular album that I really, really like from somebody, and call me wrong for even doing this. Okay. I tend to like want a good amount of the rest of the album to sound like. I'm gonna contradict myself by saying that. I kind of want them to be able to one up that album.
Okay.
And to me, Like Water for Chocolate was his top album.
Okay.
And he has not one up that album yet. He's came with Electric Circus. He's came with, B and all the rest of these albums and everything after that. None of them, in my opinion, touched Like Water for Chocolate.
Okay.
And I'm a down south, like I'm all over the board. I listen to East Coast, West Coast, down south, dirty south, like all kinds of stuff. I listen to trap music, whatever. And for me to latch on to that type of album from Common, in my opinion, I think speaks volume. Not above and beyond anything else, but just as a music connoisseur in any way, shape, or form, it kind of speaks some kind of volume.
Right. Right.
But I don't think he's matched that album at all with any of his follow-ups. And this one with him and Pete Rock is him being the same old Common.
It is. It absolutely is. I mean, his flow literally dialing back to like 1999, man. That's what you're gonna get with that kind of combination. And you know what I mean? I feel when the vets come out like a Pete Rock and a Common, in my opinion, they should be trying to stretch the boundaries and take it to the next level because they've been doing it so long.
Correct.
You know what I mean? But I think that project again, they just got right back in it and just did what they normally do. You know what I mean? And so I could get the feel from the first couple singles that that's where that project was going, and they probably felt like, as crazy as hip hop is now, I feel them. Maybe, you know, to put some balance in this thing, let's take it back to that more classic, old school hip hop. Is still more meaningful, way more meaningful than a lot of this new hip hop that's coming out. I mean, just is.
Hold on, what did I just do? I just did something dumb. Okay. I tried to turn on the thing to the thing and it just went completely crazy. Then when I hit the mute, you stopped talking, so it muted. I'm like, what is that? This part of it. So yeah, I can still hear me talking. I can still hear you talking. We good.
Yeah, we good.
Okay, now you mentioned this not Denzel Curry, the Courtney Bell album.
The Courtney Bell, yeah.
My opinion on that one here is I listened to probably about the first 7 cuts.
Okay.
And
no skips.
Yeah, no skips. I just played it straight through. And the first one was like some straight Detroit stuff.
Yeah, you know? 100. Yeah, it was with Icewood. You know what you're gonna get on 100. Ice with Vezzo, classic Detroit hip hop. It's classic Detroit hip hop.
You're right, exactly. I think. Hold on, I got to do this because I think we need to. I think I need to give a plug. Can I pull this up? I think I need to give a plug to like classic Detroit style, like hip hop beats and everything.
Indeed.
Yeah, because I think we need to be talking over some of that. I got one from one of my homeboys. I'm gonna pull that one up and play it. But when I heard this song, I'm looking like, yo, it's the same type of beats. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, like that beat. I feel like that beat. I don't know if Helluva made it, but I mean, yeah, there are 1,000 beats like that floating around Detroit. I mean, it sounds just like that one, bro.
It was a video this guy put out there. He was like, "Why does all Detroit beats sound like this?" And there's a piano.
I saw that.
You gotta add the bass and then some strings, and then somebody just rapping off beat. It just man, it's like it's the same type of flow. It's the same type of style every single
time. And now it's really being imitated all across different regions in hip hop now. You know what I mean? I'm hearing a lot of rappers that are kind of still in this kind of classic Detroit flow, i.e. 100, Courtney Bell, and what was that? Ice with Vezzo? Yeah.
Yes.
So, I mean, I don't know. You know, people are bopping their heads. And you know what's crazy? Some people, depending on where you're at, may not even know that that's the Detroit style, bro.
Oh no, they may not. They may hear it but see, ours is so reminiscent of like West Coast and everything. Maybe not on the tracks. I take that.
Not on the tracks, but the flow though. Yeah, the flow for sure.
The flow is definitely and it has some of that in there. So no knock to it. I think I can give it a better fair shake. But I would say out of the first 7 songs, it's almost like I heard it all before.
So I saw an article that was saying, to your point, that he got help from Royce the 5'9" and Kendrick Lamar. And when you listen to that project, like I said, I sat down and listened to the whole thing. It did feel like this could have been like a Kendrick album. You know what I'm saying? Which is not a bad thing. I mean, in terms of like you kind of feel that true concept feel, kind of like Good Kid, Mad City. You kind of feel that vibe when you sit down and listen to this album. Like, you know what I mean? He's conscious, but then it's that clearly he's in conflict with himself, and then it's the street side. Right, you hear all that with Courtney Bell. To be honest with you, this is really my first project I've sat down and listened to the brother. You know what I mean? Like I haven't listened to any of his previous projects, but
okay.
My assumption is that he's always been pretty much this conscious, kind of new wave conscious rapper. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay. So I get that. I understand that, and I feel you might be right with that one. I don't have enough backstory on him and everything to go ahead and state my opinion. From what I heard, I get some of that where you're saying he might be this conscious type of dude, but it maybe
He's doing enough for both sides. It's like I got
Yeah.
this conscious side to me, and I got the street side. So he's walking that thin line. Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's what I did notice. That part of it is there. So that part I completely understand where it's coming from. And it's not a bad blend. I think I personally need to give it a little bit better shake and a little bit more of a chance and everything, and then go from there and say, all right, this is my
Your verdict on it, yeah.
my 100% verdict. I'm not going to say it's bad, but I'm also not going to say it's great. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I heard this, and I got so far and was like, do I really want to keep going further with it? Not that it's bad. It's just
right.
I probably hadn't got to the crust of things the way I needed to, just to go ahead and really, make it to where it's supposed to be on my determination.
Gotcha. Yeah, let's definitely talk about episode 5 because I'm curious. I think when I got I got around track 7, and I'm like, so far this is almost feeling like a classic hip hop album. I'm like, incredible tracks, incredible, like all the elements were there. Like we got storytelling, everything is going together. I'm like, like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And again, haven't heard that much about it. To me, in my opinion, one of the best albums this year. Is it being overshadowed by the death of Slim Shady? Becomes the question, because we already had is there enough space if you get released, if you're a Detroit artist and you get released 2 weeks after M drops? I don't know.
Yeah, and that's another thing that has happened as well. That Death of Slim Shady album is kind of top tier.
It is top tier.
It's kind of top tier. I've listened to it a couple times, and I'm not going to say I need to listen to it a whole lot of times, but it's typical M on that side. And even then on that one, I could say I heard it before, but I have a hard time tying together the story that he's putting together.
Yeah.
I have a hard time relating how they're taking this idea that he's talking about killing off Slim Shady, with this within his music or within the song.
Right. Yeah.
So how does that matter? How does that come up? How are we seeing this? And I'm hard pressed to figure that part of it out, because I haven't seen it just yet. I've been really trying to piece together.
So you're saying that the album isn't really reflecting that it's the death of Slim Shady?
Yeah, exactly. It's not. Just like, okay, Andre 3000 with Love Below.
Okay.
You can tell that this was the rundown of a start to end relationship with somebody that could possibly be toxic.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you went from, it took you from one point to the next musically. I don't think this one really does that. I think it's all music. The little skits and everything that's in between it, somewhat does it, but it's just not giving that 100%.
It should be clear if you're talking about the death of a character, right? It should be clear.
Right. I think he's just the essence. I think what he's doing is the essence of what he used to talking about and what he used to be. He's killing that part of it off. I went back to help me get a little bit of clarity. I went back and listened to, what was his last one? Was it Kamikaze, Music to Be Murdered By?
I think it was the Music to Be Murdered By.
Okay. I went back and listened to
another great project.
Then there was the one song, he said, last week, an ex-fan, she mailed me and said that. She mailed me a copy of the Marshall LP and said that if I went back to this, she loved me. And I think he's fighting against everybody trying to keep him in that same bag that he used to be.
Okay.
He don't want to be in that bag no more. So he's letting it be known, like, hey, I'm killing off the whole Slim Shady character. You see?
Right.
Which, okay, I get it. I understand. It's just musically, I don't think that is there. I don't think that storyline is there in what he's trying to say. Other than that, it's just like rapidy rap, hitting you with, man. And he didn't do this. He didn't go super fast on a ton of songs.
He did not do that on this one. I will give him that.
I kind of appreciated that part of it because it started becoming like a sound of his, and it's like, okay, the dead horse has been beaten. Anybody that features on the song, which you can't even compete or can't even keep it up, except for Joyner Lucas.
Joyner Lucas gets a pass.
Yeah, Joyner Lucas got a pass because he was there with it. I think it's inevitable to have a button in the president will ever to pull to give it snap though.
No, he's crazy with he is.
I said I wanted to do that in karaoke one day and just blow everybody's mind. I'm gonna learn it. I'm gonna learn the whole song.
And see, my thing with him, I still feel like there's always some cognitive dissonance. I mean, he's white. He's definitely not black.
Okay.
And so the subject content, I love when he just like this song is about how dope I can rap. I love those. I love when he talks music industry stuff. I love that. But then outside of that, like all the shock value stuff that he does it runs its course.
Yes. Let me speak to how I was.
No disrespect. This is a Detroit podcast. Do you ever think that we're? I mean, if we're down in Detroit, it's probably for a good reason. Right? I'm not down in Eminem. I'm just saying, at the very essence of who he is, he's a white guy that's a little bit older than me, and there's things that he speaks upon that I don't really connect with per se.
Well, there's one that he spoke upon, and I kind of connect with that one. And he caught me like I was eating a sandwich and heard him get to the song where he was talking about fat people, and I was like, "Oh God." And he was like, "If you're stuffing your face right now, get your hands up or something." And I'm like, "Oh, I feel terrible. I feel horrible at this point." Like
that line worked for him. He's probably like, "See, it worked." At least he thought.
He's talking to me. He was like, "How about we make it instead of influencing people to lose weight, let's just make everything 3x. Let's just." When I'm listening to this, I'm like, man, I should be mad at this. But
well, see that, and it's almost like comedy on the mic at that point. Then it's just like, are we being serious? Or are we really just joking on the mic? Is he just getting his jokes off, bro?
He's definitely getting his jokes off, but he's definitely just doing it at the expense of underprivileged. Well, he's doing it at the expense of underprivileged people. Like he's got a song talking about "Do to Christopher Reeves." Like
dude, it was horrible, bro.
In your wheelchair. I'm like, dog. I was rolling. I was like, dude. He's like, "Do the Christopher Reeves." I'm like, what? Like this is a dance song.
Yeah, man. I know, bro.
Dance. Like, and matter of fact, ain't he dead?
He is, bro.
And that's the thing. Why are you still talking about Christopher Reeves? He's dead. And
bro,
then Christopher Reeves is dead. He's like, he just did that to ruin our song.
But like no cap. I feel that his complexion, him not being checked on the things he says has a lot to do with his complexion. If you come out,
yes, talking
about Christopher Reeves,
right? I'm getting cooked. I'm gonna do it over one of these beats. Hold on. That ain't the one I want to do. Yeah, I want to put up this. It's that Detroit style beat. Shout out to your boy Me Swift.
Yeah, it's like a million Detroit beats just like this.
Right there. That's it. I'm doing a song by Christopher Reeves over this one right here. Let's see how quickly he get canceled. Loading up his wheelchair. No, I ain't gonna even go up. But you hear the sound of it. That is the sound. Yeah, this is straight up Detroit type of vibe and everything. And I'm down
with that lazy downbeat flow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And that's my thing. Is M doesn't have that part of it, which I appreciate. He doesn't have that like lazy. And it's funny about Detroit rappers because they actually want to talk properly, but they ramble over the beat.
Yeah.
Like, and they talk about cookie blunts and all that. like, oh man, it's just the same type of flow, man. That's what gets me. Anyway, oh man, we keeping this going. Me Swift, shouts out to you.
All right, let's
provide
get
with
into it,
track here.
Let's get into it. Culture talk time, y'all.
Yes, man. Yes. What we got here?
Let's get right. This may be one of the more Detroit episodes we've ever had for sure. Episode 4.
I want to bring up this, and I don't know exactly how much you might see of this or anything of that nature. Where there's things, staples, and all the rest of the stuff that everybody outside of to when we
outside are Detroiters.
Correct. There's a heavy interest in the stuff that we do, the food we have, all the rest of that, which we'll talk a little bit about some more of that stuff in a bit. Where I notice people have. Okay, I just attended an event.
Okay.
And there's people from all over the place that are here at this event. I'm talking about Virginia, Arkansas, Seattle, just Florida, name review. A lot of East Coast, a lot of stuff around Washington, D.C. A lot of folks coming from this area for this particular event. And out of everybody I was meeting, like 90% of the people were all from out of state, all from other cities, all from other states and everything. Okay. And only a hard handheld speckle of people from Detroit that are here for this type of event. And I'm like, how is it that none of us know about this? How is that? It was for a
what kind of event was it?
It was for military. It's a military thing. It was like a military defense, Department of Defense stuff, and like nobody here is that can be capitalizing off of something like this. Nobody here is actually taking part in this. Nobody's actually seeing this. Nobody from here is actually, getting a chance to be around it. Even it's folks from Ohio that I'm running into and everything else. It's but nobody from here.
Right.
Same thing with the music. A lot of folks don't know that if you were to pick out a staple form of music from the city of Detroit, it's Detroit techno.
Yeah.
Like something that was actually founded, created, built right here is Detroit.
Yes, absolutely.
And we don't even know that it's really coming from here. Like a good amount of us have no clue that, hey, I didn't know that. I just heard it at night when it was coming on after the parties and everything like that. I didn't know these guys here locally was making this stuff but overseas,
they go crazy over it. And Detroit is associated with techno overseas, and they love the fact that Detroit are the founders of it, right?
Surrounded and run and everything for people to meet them and get an opportunity to shake right here with these same guys, pay them no attention whatsoever. And I think that this is something that if we were really hip to it, we can tap the way we should tap into it. We should utilize it.
It could be Detroit's fault because I'm just thinking about it. It's a genre of music. Is there a Detroit techno music?
Yes, there is.
When did they put that in? I mean, I've been going for a minute.
Actually, tell you the truth, if we kick back to times around when we first met, that building, that all also was a museum for Detroit techno music.
That's what's a round of applause, man. Detroit Techno Museum.
It's right on Grand Boulevard, and
okay.
But it's one of those things that you need to actually be there and see it. Like people, Tech Fest or Tech Detroit or Movement Fest, whatever it's being called right now, it blows up. It goes nuts because people come from all over the world and they go specifically to that building, getting records and buying everything that's available because it's the home front of all this stuff, and they don't get the plug that they should be getting right here in the city. Maybe it needs to be low key. Maybe it should stay low key. I don't know. Just for the essence of it, but
I mean, do you think it's a lack of knowledge, or do you just feel like Detroiters just aren't that maybe interested in techno? For instance, I have a friend, her kids, they're in college, but they come all the way from Grand Rapids just to go to like a techno party in Detroit.
To it and everything every night after the club stuff is letting out and is going on, and give these guys the plug that they if you want to ride behind, each one of these people that we've been listening to, Eminem and the rappers and stuff, and it could be not your go-to thing because it doesn't have words to it or whatever. It could be.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like it's a small. You have to be in small little cliques to get to the people that really appreciate. I definitely feel like it's something that's probably more value, like you said. Unlike Motown, on the Motown side, like, no, with Motown, everything's good in the city. You see what I'm saying? But techno, hip hop, good.
And
techno,
I think
so
what
much.
It comes down to, and I think it kind of leads to another point that I wanted to make, is let me turn this background music off. It's different as far as what's marketed to us versus what's marketed to others. Okay.
Say more.
I am in the engineering field.
Okay.
Outside of making music and all the rest of the stuff, I'm into engineering, and I am probably one of very few that do this successfully.
Okay.
I am one of very few. There might be designers, there might be a speckle of machinists and everything here. And I talk to a lot of folks and say, to my knowledge, I'm probably the only Black-owned engineering company or machinist and everything that you might find. I'm pretty sure there's others out there. I don't know of them.
Okay.
I can't find them. I've been looking. I feel like Earth. I'm looking for other planets just to see if there's life. Just to feel like I'm not, this lonesome planet with life on it, while everything else is just abysmal and blank.
Okay.
So
okay.
I truthfully wonder, are there others that's out there? But I do recognize that it's not something that is promoted to us enough to get more of us in the field. We get taught basketball, football, entertainment, hair, cosmetology, everything else. We don't get taught machining. We don't get taught engineering. We don't get taught CAD, or we might get taught CNC, but it's just operating it, not programming it, not designing for it, not being a machinist. So it's or even if it's on the music side, we get taught the rap side of it, not the production, not the engineering side of it, not the building side of it. So it's how is it that specific things are marketed to us and other things are marketed to others,
So you're definitely saying, are you saying that there are more outlets outside of African Americans that are pushing that specific industry to their people and is resonating more with them, and there's a lack of push inside of our culture? In other words, because I feel like, what about Votech schools, and some of that's on K through 12, preferably 9th through 12, you start getting, Votech schools and trade schools, and
yes, now you can,
you know what I mean?
That, but if it really comes down to it, how many folks do you know are truthfully and honestly utilizing that? How many people do you run into that's a part of that? I mean, see, they might take that Votech stuff that they pick up and learn, use that to get the plant job. You feel me?
Yeah.
Versus using that to turn it into a career.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong. Let me not sound like I'm calling anybody working in the plant that's not having a career. It could be a career thing. But let me say that that what you're doing is not really expanded upon. I'm almost like you get in the math class and it's like, when am I ever going to use this?
Right.
And you think you'll never use it until that one time you actually use it. I think a lot of people treat some of the Votech stuff like that also, unless you get into that specified field. But for some reason, I don't think it's like heavily marketed to us. Either that or we just like you said, just like techno, maybe Detroiters just don't have the interest in it like that.
Yeah, and then I'm also thinking about it. I'm considering when you have a city that needs a significant amount of people, right, to work blue collar jobs, be on this, in the plants, on the assembly line, could it be designed more to push people to that because it's such a big industry in the city? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It could be an intentional push to go to the plant as compared to being a welder.
It could be. It could be a lot of things are preparation for, hey, you know what? Just you're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get you prepped to be like this or be
to go right to the plant. Yeah.
Correct. I mean, I've been told and kind of taught that engineering field will take and will weed you out.
Yeah, I've heard that too. You're either about it or you're not. And if you're not, typically you won't even finish.
Exactly. Like it's going to throw everything that it can at you to try to weed you out of it. And I think a lot of these folks are actually getting weeded out or discouraged that, feeling like they won't have the chance or feeling like they don't get the opportunity and everything because there's not enough examples that you see, such as myself or anybody else that might be actually making a career out of it in the industry, telling them like, hey, no, you can also do this.
I think that's what's more important. People need to see people that look like us doing it and being successful at doing it, and that's probably going to be the best way to get some traction on it.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Now you're doing some philanthropy work. I think you were just telling me that were you kind of in a mentor setting?
Well, yeah, I've talked with some folks as far as for mentoring, kids and everything, or anybody that was interested in learning.
Okay.
Come by and I've done this before, and I put together programs and stuff for it before. And
round of applause to you, man, for that. Yeah, I like that, man.
It's trying to get to that particular point, and I'm seeing even that professionally. There's mentors for companies, not just schools or kids and everything. There's mentors for companies. Like companies, like we can go and try to find us a mentor for this show, and they'll help us to get better with the show by giving that is available. That happens. Everybody needs help in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just think it's really, really helpful to get that help from somebody that you can truthfully absorb it from and understand that their situation somewhat lines up with your situation. And I don't think it's enough of that.
Yeah. Enough said. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah.
I just don't think it's enough of that. I hope that it is that, and hopefully we can help with building that. And even with this, even with podcasts and stuff, I've seen some folks is like, hey, you know, I've watched your show and it inspired me to do, you know, a show of my own also. Great.
Yeah. Go for it.
You know, but
all about it.
If this is something that can be marketed to you and this is something that you actually like and you've seen done, let's see if there's other things also that can really make you some bread.
Absolutely. Enough said.
You know, that's so I just don't think that it's marketed to us and it's funny and it's weird. And I'm hoping to see some of these things change. And how do you change it? We might talk about that in episode 5. I can come with a lot better consensus as to, okay, like here's my thought on that one. But I really don't think it's oh yeah, I see what we about to lead into.
Yeah, oh yeah. Let's get right into it.
This is a Detroit show. Clap it up for the city.
It's the 313, y'all.
Oh,
Episode 4.
I don't even have my D hat on. I need
Underground Penthouse. I know, right? I got my D hat.
Hold up.
It's a good call out. Let me switch up.
Yeah, I don't have my D hat, but I got another one. Hold up. Yeah, why you switch?
Oh, Rusty Tigers, man.
Yup. Wait a minute. Hold up.
All right.
Yeah, got you. You got yours. Wait a minute. I got mine. Let me get the switch up on. Oh, where we at? Let me take this back off. Bam! I'm out here.
Boom. Oh, nice. Round of applause to the Detroit Tigers. We out here.
Shouts out to the Tigers.
Yo, that hat is crazy sick right there. I'm loving that one. Yeah, I need that one.
Love that one with the diamond. Hey, Pistons do better.
Yeah, Pistons got to tighten up Pistons.
Gotta do better.
That's fire. I'm gonna get me one of those soon. Okay.
You gotta do better. So this is my Tigers baseball cap. Yeah, shouts out to the D. Okay, now I wanna have some fun with this one.
Let's talk about it.
Now
foodie time.
Foodie time, like you know, the favorite food after being talked about by Eminem. So I think there needs to be a battle of the Detroit staples. When you normally hear, especially on food, okay, when you normally hear of or you're in Detroit, what's the foods that you're normally told about or you're saying that needs to be experienced?
I mean, one is going to be, you definitely go talk about Coney dogs.
Okay.
All right. Coney Islands. And you definitely go talk about pizza.
Okay.
You're going to talk about pizza. And I'm going to say, you know, if this was Family Feud, those would be your top 2 answers.
Correct. It's the Coneys. It's the pizza.
It's the pizza.
Can we go and say barbecue or something like that? I mean, that's kind of.
I honestly
not close.
I feel like, you know, Easter Market, Burt's, major barbecue going down. I just don't know if Detroit is really considered like. Are we known for our barbecue like a Memphis or a K? I don't think so.
You know, we are known for it. That we slipping on didn't answer. Corned beef.
Corned beef is major. It's a staple in the D.
Shouts out the corned beef.
Corned beef in the building. Yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
What else can we add? We got 3. That's 3. Is there more? I feel like we're missing something here.
I feel like we are missing something, man.
I don't think we have Chinese restaurants.
I mean, there's the Greek vibe.
But is that the Coney though?
I don't know, like those chicken shawarmas from that, like that one spot, man.
That's Mediterranean.
Is that Mediterranean? Okay, yeah, we got a Mediterranean vibe going too.
We got the heaviest. We have the largest population of Mediterranean. We got to throw in the Mediterranean restaurants.
Yeah,
you got to throw that food in there. Is there any more? That's 3. That's 4. I haven't seen Chinese restaurants like I've seen, or Mexican restaurants like I've seen anywhere else. Like we got Mexican Village, you know.
Yeah, Southwest side it gets real.
It does. Now, does it get more real than places like Cali and you know?
Arizona? I'm not sure if it's real like that, bro. Like okay. Throwing Cali out there.
I'm just saying, like
they got street food in Cali. They're infamous for street food.
Heavy.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if the D doing it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, we got the Euros. We got
the Euros. Euros be banging.
That throw in some of the other ones that we might be missing because it's
I mean
and everything that we don't. But I need to know which one is definitely the top one because it's got to be a winner.
So you okay? I feel you. So is it like, are we just putting it out there like, get your gyro, Detroit pizza,
if you come
Coney dog.
if you come to the city and you got to choose between one out of the four, which one are you choosing? Even if it's to go first, if it's to go to first or last, like you can't leave the city, you can't leave back out of the city without having this.
Honestly, for me, man, I'm gonna have to say that it's the Coney dog. I can't get one here, man. That's a true Detroiter right there. Just straight up keep it simple with the hot dog. You know why, man? Because when you're from Detroit, you take a good Coney dog for granted. When you leave Detroit, you'll see it every now and then, and it'll be like, it's a Coney dog, and you'll be highly disappointed.
It's for real. It's like that.
It's like that, bro. It is like that, bro. It's like that.
I haven't had a Coney anywhere else outside of here.
Yeah, don't do it.
Really?
Don't do it, bro. Unless you're in Chicago. That's probably the only other place that I would say Chicago will do us right. Beyond that, bro, nah.
Okay, Jewtown. Sorry, can I say that word? I said it. It's too late.
Whoa.
We here. It's A. That's what they call it in the shot. I'm just going by what they call it there. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. You're like, whoa. In this climate, is that what you want to call it?
Right.
You act like I did to Jesse Jackson and called it Jaime Town.
Yeah, but that's a good question. Y'all should hit us in the comments on that. What is Detroit's number one staple that you would rep if someone asks you, what's the favorite dish you want out of Detroit? And is it the pizza? Is it Detroit pizza? And even if that's a hot and ready, we ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you got Jets. Jets is like
Jets is in the building.
Somewhat Detroit's out, but see, there's Buddies. See, there's Buddies, Cloverleaf, and Louis. That's the three. That's the three. And,
that is the three.
If you ain't picking one of them, then I don't know what you picking.
I was really impressed with Jets. I never had Jets growing up. Got older, come back to the D, had Jets and was like, it's something about their cheese. I was feeling it.
Yeah. But it's something about Buddies, man. It's something about that. So and that's me. Like, but the corned beef sandwiches.
The corned beef sandwiches are real.
I had a corned beef sandwich in Vegas. Highly disappointed.
Really?
Highly disappointed.
Wow. See, that's the same vibe with the Coney dog. See, you would think in Vegas, you get a big old corned beef, because Vegas is like foodie heaven.
And Vegas does not have the water good enough for cooking it properly. They don't. I mean, they don't. They got to use all these softeners and all the rest of the shit. Have you ever been to Vegas?
Nah. That's definitely on my hit list for this year, though. But okay, so you're saying that they got water issues, Vegas now.
They do. If you go,
they're in the desert, so you're on to something here.
If you go to Vegas and take a shower, you will always feel like you're still soapy because they got to put softeners in the water. And dog, I found myself in the shower like, man, damn, how long am I in this shower? Like, I still feel soapy. Like, it's not coming off. Like, bro, what is going on? That's just how their water is. They got to use softeners in their water.
Okay.
But they don't have good enough like water filtration and like you're not even supposed to truthfully drink the straight up legit water. You got to filter the water.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So if that's the case, we getting it fresh here. We got the lakes.
Right. We're good.
We got the water to do it. Yeah, so that's why, like, and I told somebody this before. If you have to pick two things, I'm kind of leaning towards the Conies or the corned beef.
Yeah.
Because of the way you got to cook them.
Yeah, man. I mean, when you get a really good corned beef sandwich in Detroit, it's that you're like you said, it's a moment. You're getting some of the best corned beef in America right there, man.
And around St. Patty's Day time, Red Basket is off the chain,
bro.
If this whole Big Mac, the food exchange, the Big Baby, which is like corned beef and ground beef and bacon and fat and just just a whole handful of just heart busting cholesterol. You know what I'm saying? Same thing in the corned beef sandwich, just ready heart exploding cholesterol and fat. You even though you can order the extra lean, man, all this stuff will kill you.
Like welcome to the underground penthouse. I mean, we want to be real with y'all too. Like, this is absolutely all bad food, right?
It's all bad for you. Just cancel whatever you got. And see, okay, all right. So put it like this: the corned beef sandwich you can survive off of and not blow the toilet up the next day.
Just make sure you take your high blood pressure pill.
Yeah, make sure you take your blood pressure pill. The coney, on the other hand, though, depending upon which way you get it, because you can get some rank coney. Like, hey,
it's all about the hot dog, man. Yeah. It's about the quality of the hot dog, man. And what your chili doing.
Yes, you can get some bad coney. Corned beef is corned beef, but you can get some bad coney, bro. Like that chili might not be, this is not Zod chili. This is White Castle chili right here that we talking about. And it's Niagara Falls.
But look, now that I'm thinking about that now, you know what else is popular though in the D is obviously a lot of cities have this, but it's a special thing. Chili cheese fries is another one of those big things in the D. You know what I mean? You want your cheese squeezed. What do you say? A lot of people do the squeeze. How do you do yours?
Let me put this out to all, and I'm gonna use the words of TDG when I say this. My homeboy, shouts out to your boy Quentin Pope. If you are a Coney owner, all right, and you're not using sliced cheese on your chili fries, kill yourself. Dog, please get rid of squeeze cheese, yo. I'm not feeling the squeeze cheese, bro. Like, give me the sliced cheese. It's
like the sliced cheese. It is like, go ahead and melt it properly.
Get 2 slices of American. Let it sit on top of that boy. Cover it with the chip. Close the box. Let the heat do the work. And boom, it's fire. Get that squeezed cheese mess out of there. Stop. I ban any Coney Island restaurant that uses squeezed cheese on their chili fries. And if you like that, I'm gonna sound like Pop Bump you too. We trying to keep YouTube from censoring us. You know what I mean?
This is as juicy as the sugar assault on the grits.
Oh my God, that's another thing, man. Sugar on grits? No. You know what?
See, if you want to get into the savory vibes, I get it. Yeah. I mean, all it is making it. You got the butter in there, a little bit of sugar. It's not a bad thing.
Man, look, it's corn. It's already sugar, bro. It's gonna hit your. It's diabetes already. Like, what else? Like, but it's. Okay, put it like this. I used to be like that. Pops had me on this. He used to put jelly in his. Man,
in the grits,
grits with jelly, the grape jelly. Yeah, that's
how does that break all the way down, or is it just like jelly up in the grits?
It don't break all the way down.
Oh, that's gross, bro.
Like grape clumpy syrup.
Oh no, ew! That, like, my bowels just got activated just talking about that.
So until I got older and a little bit more cultured. And I found out about stuff like shrimp and grits. That's when the whole game changed.
It's an amazing thing. Very hard, very difficult to get it done. Like, really good. It's like macaroni and cheese, man.
Yes. So even if you don't do it with shrimp, Parmesan cheese, a little bit of butter, and parsley.
Really good.
That's what I throw in mine, and bam, kill sugar. No sugar in the grits.
I would prefer to have something like that more so than the sugar for real.
Yes, exactly. That's the way to go. If you ain't doing that, then you on the same list with the squeezed cheese on the chili fries.
Shouts out, round of applause for all my Coney lovers. Whatever kind of cheese you like. Detroit vibes, man. I'll put it to you like this. This ties into what we said. It's not marketed to y'all properly.
All right, chili cheese fries has not been marketed to y'all the way it should be. It should be fries, chili, cheese, more chili. Close the box. Wait till you get back. Or 9 times out of 10. See, and let's keep it a buck. Most of y'all leaving straight from the club, fried, and got to eat something to soak up all that Hennessy you've been drinking, and you go to the Coney to add in the grease. Okay. Let's keep it 100. You gonna eat it hot. Not gonna blow on it. Not gonna cool it down. You gonna get there and melt your mouth.
The squeezed cheese though is better for moments like that where you just freaking waste it, because I mean it's more liquidy. So you got the fork and you just go in.
See, the squeezed cheese got this like slightly sweet flavor to it. Nah, son, nah. Just put the cheese, just sliced cheese, man. Just do it. I don't know.
You're supposed to combat that with the hot sauce, my brother.
Yeah. Ooh. I never tried it with hot sauce. I'm not gonna try it because it's gonna kill me. I can tell you, but a man can dream. A man can definitely dream.
Yeah, right?
I can think of it like that sounds great. But no, I'm not gonna do it. The hot sauce sounds absolutely amazing. To me, it used to be ketchup. I don't know if I can keep doing all that stuff. It'll kill me. I might explode if I eat chili cheese fries right now.
Yeah, man. You got to be mindful of what time you eat them in the whole nine, because you already know what's about to go down.
So is it safe to say, okay, I'm casting my vote right now. If a person comes into the city, or if I'm coming in the city and I have to get something, whether it's Coney Island, corned beef, Detroit style pizza, what was the fourth thing we said?
I think we said we said like a gyro, like a gyro.
Yeah. My vote is going to Coney Island.
Coney, yeah, man, because you could get everything at the Coney. You just got to go to a Coney.
Yeah.
What you want? Breakfast? You want a hot dog? You get some of the best breakfast. I mean, Coney's don't be playing with the breakfast.
Oh, man, they don't be playing with the breakfast. Yeah, Coney Island, you gotta get Coney.
It's just an experience, man.
Coney dog specifically. Dog, chili, mustard, onions.
That's it. So simple.
That's it. Don't put. I heard if you put ketchup on it, you a communist. I heard that. I don't know. Like, don't put ketchup on it if you're a communist. So yeah.
Well, you heard it here first. Oplex, Volcano. We're definitely round of applause for a daggone Coney dog. Period.
Yeah, exactly. Coney dog wins. Our opinion. If you got anything else, chat, go ahead and drop it in there, and we'll go back and we'll come back and tally up some results that anybody else might have to have. Great debate time. Am I correct?
Yeah, great debate it is, man. Let's get right into it, man, because this is what the culture needs to talk about right here. Yes. As you guys know, I'm a DJ. I spend a lot of time looking for good music, right? Because that's
on Oplex right now.
That's how you become a good DJ. The first thing you have to do is play good music. You can get into transitions and all that stuff later. All right. But the great debate for episode 4 of the Underground Penthouse is, does hip hop need subgenres? Wait for it. Be patient. All right. Think about rock.
Okay.
There's classic rock. There's soft rock. Then there's rock. There's probably some more rocks in there.
Okay.
If I could get ratchet hip hop, right? If I can get classic hip hop, golden era hip hop,
okay,
trap, then I can, when I typically use YouTube Music. If they have it laid out like that, I can get to a whole cabinet full of what I like to listen to. But I can't do that if you have all of these different types of hip hop in your main algorithm in your new releases. You see what I'm saying?
Got you.
So I feel like for indie artists, it's a major problem. But the question is, because hip hop has become so diverse now, in the kind of different styles of hip hop that we're hearing, does hip hop need to consider getting subgenres?
Okay, so I think about this, and you mentioned, you know, like all the different rock. There is a bunch of other different indie pop and you know,
Yeah,
indie rock and the hair bands and metal, heavy
yeah,
metal, rock and roll, southern rock. There's so
yeah,
many
yeah.
avenues that you can travel down, and what you're saying is you can do the same thing with hip hop.
Yes.
Um, we do we even have a classic hip hop genre now?
I think classic hip hop, right, is probably going to be late set Sugar Hill Gang,
Okay.
probably all the way up to Def
Well,
Jam.
I guess I'm questioning, is there a specific, like I can go and type in classic rock and get a whole list of classic rock songs,
Right.
but can I go and type in classic hip hop and get a whole list of, you know,
No,
okay.
I don't think so. I don't think. I mean, matter of fact, I'm on YouTube Music as we speak right now. I want to see what happens if I just do classic hip hop. I'm just gonna see what happens. But other genres of music do this. I put classic in, classic rocks, greatest hits comes up. Let me do hip hop.
Right.
Hip hop classics, old school hip hop. Okay. See, but there's a playlist called old school hip hop.
Yes, exactly.
It's a playlist.
So somebody took and made a playlist and stamped it and said old school hip hop and plopped it out there. But there is no straight up legitimate old school or classic hip hop genre.
Genre.
Okay. Now what you're saying is you want to get to the point to where you can just plug in hip hop in general and still find all of it. Am I correct?
I want to be able to find all of it, but you know what I mean? Why do I have to listen to like 7, 8 trap songs to get to like the one good hip hop record I'm trying to get to, which is not even trap?
Got you. So are you advocating that there could be or should be more subgenres, or there should not be as many subgenres as there is?
Yeah, I feel like other genres of music have successfully done this because that genre grew so much that certain styles of that genre were so different that you almost needed to separate it from the main genre. I think that's happened in hip hop.
Okay.
So why? But we don't seem to be moving that way.
So now I can give my answer. The answer is yes. Does there need to be more or subgenres in hip hop? I think absolutely it does.
Okay.
Because even if you break down hip hop, then you tend to end up with East Coast,
West Coast. Yeah.
But then West Coast starts getting accused of being rap. So East Coast is hip hop, where West Coast is rap. You know,
right.
That's kind of the classification and distinction you start seeing. Is there an East Coast rap section, or is it all just hip hop?
And it's crazy, right? Because the West Coast does have, like for instance, Alchemist. The West Coast does have a boom bap part of their sound too. Okay. You feel me? But I just feel like, as for the genre, it's still boom bap. It doesn't matter whether it's East Coast or West. If it sounds like New York boom bap, it doesn't matter if it was made in it's still boom bap. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes. So I think there needs to be a lot more distinction, a lot more physical distinction on the difference between the two. And there also needs to be a category for the whack stuff also. Like the fluff and the just happenstance rap.
I think Ice Spice, Drake. I think that's hip hop.
Yeah.
I think literally that's is RZA used to say it's hip.
Right, exactly.
Hop.
It's not hop.
Not
hip hop. It's not.
It's hip hop.
It's pop music that just happens to have a rap beat. Is it hip hop? No, it's in my opinion, it's not.
Yeah, Little Uzi Vert, hip hop.
Yes, exactly. So let's break these categories and everything up, and not just, and like you said, I shouldn't have to sift through half of the crap just to get to the stuff that's supposed to be specifically in this genre, which is the KRS. Give me the Big Daddy Kane. Give me, you know what I'm saying? Give me the Black Star. Give me hell, give me the Locks, the Jada, and give me them. Give me DMX. Give me, give me those in the hip hop category, and then take your trap artists, your pop artists, and put them in their own.
Put them on their own island. Let them do,
You label gangster rap, and gave MCO all that stuff that was straight OGs and talking about the gang affiliated stuff. What to look at,
absolutely.
For okay, so now you take hip hop and put your Public Enemy over there. Your trap music, your Dirty South. You got your hyphy music coming out with E40. We got our breakdowns that you typically see East Coast, Midwest. Then you got gangster rap.
We used to say like conscious rap.
Yeah, trap music. If you want to extend South, you can say Dirty South or whatever. You got your conscious, you got boom bap, and that's probably about. If I were to call it out, that was
about most of it right there.
That's almost 10. That's almost 10 different subcategories and everything of hip hop / rap.
Yeah,
hip hop, rap, East Coast, West Coast, Dirty South, or down South, conscious, boom bap, Midwest. I need to throw that one back in there.
Yeah,
trap music. What else did I miss? I feel like I missed something because that's 9.
Oh man.
That's 9. There's probably a couple more.
Probably a couple more in there, yeah.
But or either your underground stuff or if you want to consider that. But I still think that they're even still with a list of categories that slim.
Yeah,
you still are not able to decipher and determine, which ones fall where.
Right.
And who does this? Who creates this? Who creates this not playlist but genre for each one of these specific things?
Yeah, and I definitely feel if you're new to hip hop, if you're just getting into it, to have it laid out like that to me is so organic. Because for one, you can kind of have that higher level view of how many different styles of hip hop is going on. And then you can actually go click and listen to one without being interrupted by the other one. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Correct.
So you would be able to go all the way into just tons of trap music, then be like, okay, what's conscious music, hip hop doing? And then you click on that tag and you see what I mean?
Right.
Like that, I feel like, and then you choose what you like. You may like a little bit of everything, but you'll probably land on what you like listening to the most. And but now I feel like if you're new to hip hop and you bump into the wrong song early, you may never come back.
Correct. Yeah,
that's where we're at.
Yeah. I feel you. If you mix in the wrong thing, like, man, I ain't mean to go there, but now everybody's locked into that, and it's like, damn, man, now I'm stuck. It's just like it's just like me for when I spend. I'm sorry, folks, but the hustle music kills me. The line dance music kills my momentum. It does. None of the songs that are line danceable lock in with each other whatsoever. By key, by tempo, by anything. So some folks want to do Tamia Hustle, then they come back want to do cha-cha, then the Turbo Hustle, which I can't stand. I absolutely cannot stand the Turbo Hustle. That is the most annoying song.
I don't even know if I've heard that one.
Turbo time. Right, left, left, right, left, right. Kick, right, left, left, kick, turn it, kick.
When it just keeps getting faster, it keeps getting faster. So
it keeps getting fast.
Turbo.
To the left, to the right, left, right. It's the most annoying song I've ever heard in my life. And people just like play the Turbo Hustle. I'm like, I just be wanting to kill myself. I do not want to hear this song. This dang on Turbo Hustle. It's turbo time. Like it's
man.
It sounds like something off of like one of those Asian game shows. You just happen to flip to it on YouTube and don't know why. And then the contestants come out like, and then they run through
turbo time.
Turbo time. And then they run through the whole little gauntlet and stuff like that. You ever find yourself watching those? They're rather interesting.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, exactly. So it sounds like the music that needs to go along with that. What you gonna do? Right, left, right. It's stupid, man. If you never heard it, don't listen to it because it's the bane. It'll be the bane of your existence if you get into it. Luckily, people are not doing. But it's like here, all they want to hear is line dancers. It's like I got a mode. I know where I'm going. I'm taking this down the road. Y'all dancing,
right?
Keeping y'all moving. Why you want to go and mess it up and throw in this line dance that one, not everybody knows how to do. Two, it's completely different from the lineup that I got going on right now. It doesn't fit the mode or anything.
Right.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
I feel you.
So there can be a category just specifically for that, but that's not a genre. It's a playlist.
Right. That's just a playlist. Yeah. I think it's problematic because what's on the radio is such a poor representation of what hip hop, the essence of what hip hop really is, that when you go into Spotify and YouTube music, you're having to swim through all of that just to try to find a good record, man.
Yes. And it's hard to do. It's extremely hard to do. And you find that what they say, the DJ Doom face, when you looking scrolling through, like, man, what do I play? Because you get taken out of the whole complete vibe and everything once you go. Just as soon as you click into anything. If I run up hip hop right now, all it's telling me is just hip hop songs with the name hip hop in it. Yeah. But it's hip hop parade, hip hop love songs, hip hop beats. It's just hip hop 100 hits. Let's see what's in that one. Insane in the Brain, Cypress Hill.
Okay, see, that's more like to me, that's golden era hip hop.
Okay, Cream.
90s, like 90s vibes.
Cream by Wu-Tang. See, and then here's where they mess it up. Roses by Outkast.
No. See?
See, you're right, exactly. Why is that there?
Yeah, that shouldn't be there.
That shouldn't be there. Can I Kick It? Tribe Called Quest. Okay. Neck, Busta Rhymes. It Takes Two, DJ Rob Bass, DJ Easy Rock. Cashing Out by Cash Out.
What? That was like way out of pocket, bro.
Exactly.
What?
The Message by Nas. And right after that, Tongue Ring by 3 6 Mafia. What? Let me see your tongue ring.
After The Message by Nas?
After The Message by Nas is 3 6 Mafia's Tongue Ring.
Jesus got to come back
Then
soon, man.
Then go to Puppet. Dang.
Come on, man.
Getting Jiggy With It by Will Smith. Ready or Not, Fugees.
Will Smith is hip hop. I feel like that. Yeah. To me, I like his new song, but it's so commercial. To me, that's hip hop.
Yeah.
It's only hip hop because he's rapping. Everything else about it is so commercial that it's not.
Okay. Let me just say this. Let me just say this to my Nubian Caucasian.
I am the boo-boo. I am the lion. I am the eagle. I am the seagull. I am the spirit.
To my Nubian Caucasian friends out there, I just want y'all to know this right now. The minute y'all start really liking the song, Baby Got Back is yours. Yeah, you can have it. Even though it's completely slandering y'all women.
Basically, there was Karen. Karen was on Baby Got Back.
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
the birth of Karen, the first time Karen really got put out there was, round of applause to Sir Mix-a-Lot. He had a
That's y'all. Y'all can have that. Y'all can have that. What's some other ones that
they can have Drake? Yeah, we're giving them Drake.
They can have Drake. CeeLo, you can have him. Yeah, right around town. Fuck you. Yeah, you can have him. Have it.
Dog, CeeLo.
Yeah, CeeLo. We got you, and you see what we left with? We left with Chitlin eating. What was a group? Goody Mob. We got Goody Mob. Y'all got CeeLo.
They got CeeLo.
Okay. What else was it? Big Pun is on here. Foo Schnickens. I'm a true Foo Schnick.
Yeah. I was taking it back.
Funkdafied by the Brat. Oh, what's another one? Oh, Getting Jiggy with. The reason I mentioned that, because Getting Jiggy with it, that's y'all. Y'all can have that.
They can have that.
So when it becomes that's when it becomes hip hop. That's
it's definitely
the side of it, because it ain't for us no more. It's y'all took that and ran with it. And
Will Smith's new song is amazing because he's able to be so many things.
Which one? Is that the one he performed at the Grammys or something like that? Or
I think so. It's this let's get the name of this thing. The Will Smith single that's out now. It is called Work of Art, featuring Jaden.
Okay.
And it, you know what I mean? And it's not a bad song, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, like I said, it's hip hop.
See, I'll take a listen to it. And
maybe you understand why I was doing all that. I am an eagle. I am a lion.
I get what you're saying.
I am health. I am dying.
See, it's one of those things. Do I have to hear it? Like, I think the whole because Jaden messed it up when he dropped the I'm Batman song. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He went and got a whole Batman suit and did a whole video. I'm like,
yeah.
What's the point of this? He just flexed for no reason. He just bought a Batman suit. And it's not even like he was really rapping on it. He was just kind of like talking.
Right. Yeah. That.
See, and let's wrap this part of it, because I'm still looking at this list, and this is still the hip hop section. They got E40. I hope I don't go back to slang. Yeah.
See,
MC8, Compton Most Wanted, all for the money. That's the hip hop category.
That's
what else is on here? Now see, you got Camp Low with Black Connection, and then right after that, you got Tony Montana by Future.
No.
Yes.
Now see, that's what I'm saying, man. That's so confusing to somebody that's trying to get in hip hop, bro.
Yeah. So it's
that's confusing. Because again, two totally different things going on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta watch for the hook.
I don't know why we haven't done that. Like, I feel like, again, genres, when genres, you start off with rock, and then as rock grew, they began to section it off. This is soft rock. This is why hip hop hasn't done it? As polarized as hip hop can be in terms of how diverse it can be in terms of how it sounds, I don't know why we haven't done it. And it's like, I can see where it's like it's actually hurting that we haven't come in and sliced it up. Like, you see what I'm saying?
And I think who would be the champion of that, though? I mean, who I don't know who's created the genre in the first place, but who would have to be the champion of creating these genres to where we say we can classify each one where it's supposed to be?
Even though it's an African American made genre, the champion of doing things, slicing things up and sectioning things off, That's gonna be a European.
Because we ain't about to do it. We ain't did it yet. We can't even get BET right. Not even Tyler Perry can fix that one. Have you seen the content on there? Oh, goodness.
It's horrible. Yeah. Just left BET a long time ago, man. Unfortunate.
That's gonna be a European. That's doing it.
But like Rick Rubin or somebody like that could come in and be like, here are all the subgenres of hip hop. And we'll be like, thank you, Rick.
We're not about to do it. I'll tell you, we have not cleaned up the room yet. We have not cleaned up the room. Or does it even have to be? I mean, can we take and promote it and push it out there like, hey, you know what? Here's an idea. We developed all these new genres and we submit that. I want to try it.
We should try it, bro. Seriously.
I'm down to try it. I'm down to say we come with you. We analyze hip hop for what it is.
Yeah.
Right? And we create these genres.
Yeah.
And we put them together and submit it and say, hey, here's the new genres of music. And here's the songs that fit. It's not everybody. It can be a general idea of the type of songs and everything that fit into these categories.
Yeah.
Or these specific type of artists that fit into these categories. Yeah. And say, this is why.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You got the Dirty South. You got this, that, and other. We have playlists, but we do not have genres. So let's give it legitimate genres and place these where it's at. So us that spin records have somewhere to go that's credible and do that. I think it can be done.
I think we need to give it a shot, bro. Like the two minds together on it. I mean, we love hip hop. We need to give it a shot, man.
Or at least we can come up with the idea and go on Fiverr and get a European to do it.
Oh man.
Hey, you know
I knew I started something with that one, man.
How elitist does that sound? This is how they sounded. It was like, hey, we got cotton out there. You know what? Let's go on Fiverr, get black people to do it. And his grass needs to get cut. Get Mexicans.
Go get Mexican to do that.
Wife, honey, you need your nails done? Chinese. and while she's at it, Kim Soo, do the laundry. That's how we just sounded. We just sounded like that. It actually didn't feel bad.
It didn't, man. It didn't. It felt really natural and organic.
Yeah, it felt pretty good, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to work all these racist bones out of me, man.
Hey, man. Look, okay. All right. I have my laugh.
Yeah, I think that's it for episode 4, bro.
Yeah, before we get canceled. In this climate in society, let's not talk about anything else.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's all love, y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We having fun. All right. So that did sound rather elitist, but I'm with it. I'm with it.
Oh, man.
Look how far we've come.
I know, right? Done it, man. Episode 4 in a bag.
Yes, episode 4 is in the bag. This is definitely it. Make sure y'all stay tuned in with us, and we'll keep dropping updates. Make sure you follow each one of the channels that we're a part of, from the Underground Penthouse page on Facebook and Volcano Tech Health and Audio right here on YouTube. This way, you can make sure you get the prime primo content for this show every time that it rises up. We're building and adding a couple more things on there for chat reasons and viewing purposes and sound purposes and everything as well. So we'll grow, we'll get better, and we'll get there to where we actually need to be. And we thank every last one of y'all who have tuned in and will probably tune in after the fact for Mr. DB. I see you. Whoever tunes in and chimes in, please, we thank you for your support.
Yeah, spread the word.
Keep spreading the word. We have fun. We like to kick it and talk about a good amount of stuff. We're going to have a lot more coming up in these next few weeks here. So 2 more weeks from today, you'll hear us again, and we'll bring you some more of the foolery that we have right here in the Underground Penthouse. Let's see who we can hire to get some of these things accomplished for us.
Exactly.
I'm not mad at it though.
Hey, bro, it's life be life, and that's how it goes sometimes.
That's how it definitely goes.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, by all means, thank y'all for being tuned in. We will see y'all again next time around. For myself and your boy DJ Oplex. By all means, look
peace
up.
And love.
It's peace and love to everybody. Yeah, look up. Let's have some fun. See y'all next time.
Yeah.
Here, play my music. If I turn the volume up.
Talking about music and the lifestyle we dream. Sipping on champagne, living in style. Underground penthouse where we reconcile. Discussing the good, the bad, it's true. Underground music, what it means to you. Breaking down the beats, dissecting the rhymes, spreading the love. One verse at a time. In our tuxedos, stepping out on the